Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are we all doing today, guys? How are we all doing today? Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me switch on the stream on my phone. I just realized I won't be able to read chat this way, so let me switch it on my phone as well. We're back with some Honkai Star Rail today, and of course, today it's all about the live stream that happened earlier on, which I haven't watched. I'll be honest and say I've watched nothing really. I've only seen one or two bits and bobs, of course, that I get on social media, on Twitter specifically and stuff and Reddit, but I haven't seen anything else. What's up, Maxwell? How are you doing, mate? So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's in store for us today. Just wanting some air to come into my face because it is warm today. It is warm today. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to checking out what's in store for us in terms of the special program. I've heard like a couple of things, obviously, like I said, and but for the most part, in terms of the trailers, the story side of things, in terms of the banners, what 4 stars and everything, in terms of events, all that sort of jazz, I have very, very little to no information. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm gonna just skip ahead to 5 minutes because, well, there's no reason for us to, wait until the countdown actually goes down, of course, right? So yeah, hello Rezwan as well. Yes, they're making an announcement on Monday. It's most likely gonna be EOS. I'll probably make a video when it's officially confirmed, but it most likely is EOS announcement. I'm not too surprised, to be quite honest. So it was inevitable. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised if they say like, oh, we're gonna wrap it up after the second anniversary. Very obvious, to be honest. I'm surprised they even made it so that they're making a call like that, saying like, oh, we have some big news or regarding the future of the game, and we're gonna announce it on Monday. But anyways, that's something for us to work towards and deal with on Monday, and to talk about on Monday as a video maybe. But hello gamer, welcome to the stream. But yes, today I'm very much looking forward to checking out the special program. Of course, I want to see what's in store for us in terms of well, first and foremost, events, of course, but second of all, rewards. What are we going to be getting? Is there going to be anything extra for the collaboration in terms of, top up reset, extra 10 pull that they're going to give out for free, anything of that sort? I'm quite curious to see. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to checking out what's in store for us in terms of this live stream. So let's click the play button and let's let the countdown finish down. Let me know if the audio is okay once we get things underway. I'm hoping it should be fine. It shouldn't be too loud, it shouldn't be too soft. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it works perfectly fine. Okay, so this program is sponsored by Lady Aglaya. Welcome back. All right, what do we have here? Was that a teaser to kind of hint towards Amphoris being a simulation? Okay, we're with Finon at this point. Ada is Elysia. Okay. Ooh, that was a nice camera angle, I will say. Oh shit. Penaconian Holy Grail War. Okay, so this fate event. Let's go, man. She looks so good. I love the fact that they got the invisible sword as well. Okay. Destroy all that's evil. Wait, is that Lancer? Wait, dude has white hair. Yeah, that is Lancer. Why does he have blue drip? They didn't give him a unit and gave him new drip. They're really doing that boy dirty. Hey, yo, what just happened there? Holy shit, I'm just lost. I couldn't pay attention. So I saw Flame Reaver's mask came off and then he had white hair. Obviously, probably a version of Finon. We saw we saw Lancer Cuckoo Holland as well. He has new drip. Why? Nobody knows. He's not playable. Unless they're planning on doing like a surprise second part of the collab with the Fate collab. Which, please no. I cannot afford more units. As much as I'd like to go for Cuckoo Holland, I don't think we can. We have obviously a situation where it's clearly a simulation. We're getting to that point where everybody's realizing it's a simulation in the world itself, with at least the Trailblazer and stuff. So that's something there. We've somehow ended up in the Vortex of Genesis with Finon, even though we weren't there in the last chapter, of course. I think this is something to do with breaking the rules, of course, that the Trailblazer always does. I'm very much looking forward to it, man. That trailer looked good, man. Okay, what's up? Please run the host application, Albert. Oh, we have Anaxa and Finon.
Albert?
Hello!
Albert.
Oh, and Mem.
And whether or not you have a day-night cycle. Good morning.
I love the fact that they've kind of used this as a hint towards, of course, us having a proper simulation, basically. That's what they're doing here. It's a tease towards that, of course.
Your most beloved host.
I say tease, it's a clear, like, nod towards the fact that Amphoris is a simulation.
Now we can introduce
I say
ourselves.
tease as if we don't know at this point. It is clearly a simulation.
I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anaxagoras.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed you. Well, dear guests,
I love the purple glow stick he just had.
I've
Or
been
pink.
looking forward to this special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last version left off had my heart racing.
Mm-hmm.
The burning sky and the fall of dawn. Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it is also.
Wait, is the
sunk
Dromas
into
chomping
Evernight.
on
All of
Finon
our
seat?
Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Finon.
Yeah,
they
the
could return
Dromas
their
is
last
chomping. I can
portion
see
to
the Dromas just
vortex
eating
of
away at
Genesis.
Finon's chair.
We already found out the truth. So what do a few sacrifices matter? Every Chrysos
That
era
is
was
Dromas'
prepared
food.
for
Yeah,
this.
true. It is his food.
You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer
Dude's just munching.
now,
Look at him.
It seems like Finon is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The truth of Amphoris is about
For
to
the
reveal
sun is
itself.
set to die.
As soon
Let me
as
tell
we
a tale of
know
tale of
that
swarm of
all
nymphs
that's
that chase the
happening in Amphoris
scorching
is not as
dawn.
simple as it
The
seems.
pain of
Indeed.
the pain
example,
of
when we
Iranova,
went
for
to
they
fight
rose
Aqua,
from the gate
we
and reached the
noticed that the
throne.
Eye
For they
of
walked through the
Twilight
petals on the
seemed
land of repose, yet
unusually
fell
high-tech.
finally at dawn's
And
rise.
when the dawn device went
Okay.
out, many of the structures in Akuma and the vortex of Genesis
Is that how they
started
pronounce
showing
it,
strange
Akuma?
textures.
Okema is
The
how
whole
we've been
world was
pronouncing
peeling
it.
off.
Akuma.
Mhm. Why don't we take a look
Fair
back
enough.
at our whole journey so far in Amphoris and lay out our suspicions?
He's
and
munched through half
conclusions?
of it, by the way, the Dromas.
First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an emperor's scepter that
Yep.
survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky.
Noose.
doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Era Nova.
In addition, that Tin Man Lygist is also pretty suspicious.
Tin Man.
He and Finon
That's a
had
good
pretty
one.
significant conversation in the vortex of Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the express and send the Trailblazers back home.
Yeah, that was very
Well,
sus. I mean, to be honest, he was sus during the whole Herta
Based on
situation
my
itself.
interactions with him,
The first Herta
Lygus
situation.
doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs. Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter and paths, maybe
Yeah, the
Amphoris
Dromas
being
is getting
used as
through
a
it.
chessboard
This
by
guy's
people
about to
from
fall
beyond
over in a
this
bit.
world. And Lygus
Wait, is that a
Oh,
Tribi
you're
Chimera?
exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess,
What's up, Nuke?
Amphoris is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows? maybe the chess pieces themselves can overturn the board. The hero's era nova could affect the worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphorius.
Yeah.
I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Era Nova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority.
Hey man, we've done
If
worse,
something were
kind
to
of,
happen
in a way.
Era Nova,
No, we can't let
Yeah,
them
that's
stay.
100% like
We have
Galeriot,
to
that's
listen to
fine on, and
Fireman
that's
go home.
this one.
Said, the
Cypher.
Trailblazers won't betray the
Oh,
sincerity
the golden
of
apple they
Star
gave to Galeriot.
However, their fate will still be tied to that of Amphorius. They'll be returning to the battlefield.
Bottled
with
Stardust,
a
my
very
goat.
important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Finan. That Finan we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Oh?
Oh?
But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in the game in version 3.4.
Oh god. The mind fuck's already
Other
beginning.
information to reveal to you.
What kind of information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version.
Okay.
These records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphorius' true nature.
There's
Before,
two new
as I've
things.
written was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories.
Yeah.
Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
it looks like it's turned
It's
into
quite
some
concerning.
kind of database.
You
Oh.
can use this system to unlock even more of Amphorius' secrets.
No ways, like, as I've written is like our,
Aside from the major updates too, as I've
Is
written,
As I've written
the
like our
long-awaited
debug
skip
book or something?
dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live in version 3.4. Story dialogue can now be
Skip current
by
dialogue is
section
crazy.
with
They've
plot
added the skip
summaries
button.
and
Of
the
course,
main
this was announced a
characters
few
that appear
days
in each
ago.
section displayed along the way.
I think it's
Now
fine,
you
to
can
be
choose
quite
the
honest.
pace
Like I
of
said,
storytelling
giving the
based on
option to
your own
people is
preferences.
always better than
Version
not
3.6,
having the
there'll
option
also
at
be
all.
A story recap function.
But yeah.
Stay tuned.
I personally wouldn't
But
use
of
it, but
course,
I
as
get
we
it.
move
I
into
get it.
Version 3.4, we shall
If this
take
was
the
like
final
FGO
step
where
of the
I
process
read the
together.
story afterwards and stuff, I
Witness
get it.
the
I completely
truth
think that
and
would have been
the fate of
amazing.
this
But
world. As
I do read the
Myriad
story, so for me
Celestia
it's
that Mr.
not-
Charles G hinted at in the version 3.2 preview is finally going live soon.
Oh.
wait, what did you say?
You mean what's happening beyond the sky? Is it also related
Fables
to
About the Stars Part 2.
Amphorius
Hey,
and
wait.
Aranova?
Is that a new thing
We'll
that's
have to
coming
keep
out?
it
A new
secret for
Maria?
now. Meanwhile, we'll be releasing an animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4.
So they're gonna show it in
Too
this
much
game as
here,
well.
But I can give you a little teaser. This short will come with its own original theme song.
Skirt got one, Finance got one now, damn. No, but I think this will be in the game as well, I'd imagine, because that's what happened with Castoresis, right? Castoresis short was in the game.
And take a look at
Yo,
its story.
619, what's up? Skip button gonna be good for side quest? Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. So, I wonder if they're gonna pull a Fate Grand Order here, and if we summon for Finon before the story, his in-game name will be Finon. But of course, after the story is done, I wonder if they'll change his name in the character screen. Because I don't think they've done that with the Hoyo game so far. Man, his animations look good. Shame he's coming out when... Well, actually... knowing what I know about the Archer Light Code, because that's one of the few things I know about, this patch, I wonder if I might want to go for a copy of him now.
What in the world happened to Finan to make him
Let's see,
change
let's see,
this
let's go,
much?
let's see how the summons
is
go for
nothing like the
E2S1 first,
warm,
and then
sunny person we
go
all
from there
know.
for Saber.
Now he seems strange and formidable.
Oh, could you elaborate?
I remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius. Finan was one of the first Chrysosairs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came
Yeah, the
knocking,
Dromas is still
he
munching. Have you
always had our
seen
backs.
Chimera now?
But behind that kindness and reliability, Finan carries the expectations of many. He is the deliverer
More golden
chosen
apples
by
for
the prophecy,
Aglaya.
and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the Flame Chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism and allowing Finan to step up and rally the people.
Yeah, all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the Deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just assumes that he'll be a savior.
Now I'm curious.
Well, I can't blame
What was
them.
Finan like before he joined the Flame Chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone got compared to?
Before the Flame Chase journey, guess we've got to go back to my hometown.
To be honest, I'm definitely going to use a skip
It was
button
a
for like the
small,
Kafka
remote
stories and
village.
character side quests
Nothing
and stuff, because I
flashy,
never really.
far away from the chaos.
I feel like while they are good for the
Sounds like a
character
real
stories,
peaceful
I
place.
feel like it's been so long since I've
And
even
even though
touched
the
them.
village was
It doesn't
small,
matter to me. I
everyone
can
got
watch them
along really
separately.
well.
Plus,
There were also beautiful rivers.
I don't need it as much.
mountains, and even a forest. That forest
So this is Ada's
homed
Elysia.
all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and
oh, there's
visit
multiple
those cute fairies.
men's, kind
when
of.
I wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our swordsmanship.
So I was right. We're
When
gonna
we
get a
got
new
tired,
map,
we went
but
to lie
we're-
down in the wheat fields until we got called
they've
home
not
for
even
dinner.
expanded the Vortex or
No
Genesis.
strife, no
Level 50 is the
band-aids or
highest.
Any of that deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what?
I can see why Finon thinks it's a very beautiful.
In version
town.
3.4, we get to explore ID's Elysiae alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past, how it became a
I can see why a lot of
warrior,
people
joined
may
the
feel
Flame
like it's
Chase,
not
and
very
grew
pretty
into
and
a
they feel like
party
Finon was just messing, but I feel like, you know, just looking at the town, it's very peaceful, very calm.
From a
Very
carefree
serene.
little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes. You've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
Amphorius needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Finan's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding.
I mean, it's not just that. I mean, have you seen how he looks? It's completely different, brother.
The prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of Amphorius are about to come to light. What trials
Cat stories,
lie?
is there? Chimera story, Chimera cat stories. Is there?
Hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough,
Oh yeah, the Dromas
no
is
fire
about to
can
just
burn you out.
literally take
if
his chair
anything, every
apart.
trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said.
Or, well, his chair of
Let's
Dromas
let
too.
everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
Alright,
You got it.
action
I'll
time.
first show up in the familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
I mean, you're gonna get
When I
actually
use
a
my
lot like
ultimate, I'll
that. Then
create
you'd
a
probably want like
territory and transform.
Sundays.
After
Sunday,
transforming, Finan
Bronya.
powers up massively. Teammates
Who else?
temporarily retreat and
I
can't
guess,
take action
like, Tribi and
while
stuff
he
as well
faces
could
the
work.
enemy head on with newfound strength.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Finan's teammates still stay active to provide him with much needed support.
Exactly.
Hmm.
After using the core
You'd
flames
have to time it
transform,
really well, all
I
the
have
buffs and
access to
stuff.
the powers of three
Well, you
kinds
could.
of titans: creation, calamity, and foundation. Each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and
Okay.
adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing
Oh,
damage to all
so it's kinda
enemies
like
and
a
then
counter,
unleashing
basically,
multiple
okay.
instances of damage
Kind
on
of.
one random enemy.
Heads up. The more Soul Scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these two abilities,
It'll be
also
tough to
grants me an
autoplay him with the
exclusive
stainless.
charge called
Yeah.
Scourge, which
I
fuels
can
my
see it, and
third
especially
ability.
depending on what they
With
choose,
power
the
of
AI
Foundation
chooses for
Titans, I dispel
his
all
this
debuffs
form.
on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. Finan's technique is pretty unique too. Upon casting it, Finan
How many
instantly
technique
strikes all
points do you
enemies in
want,
a
brother?
certain radius. If they're normal enemies, they're immediately
Oh.
wiped out without even triggering a battle.
Oh, so it's basically Akron's technique.
All enemies? That's nuts.
Of course, power comes
But
with a
slower.
cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique
Yeah,
misses,
but brother, you have
it won't
8
cost
technique
any
points.
Plus, when Finan's in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat,
think that's okay.
I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
Oh, I see.
I'm surprised he doesn't gain
Now that
core
we've
flames
wrapped up
for
Finan's
being
combat
starting off,
abilities,
to be honest,
it's
with the
time to
technique.
bring you some updates on a few familiar
Good,
faces.
so hard with his animations. His animations look
Version
really fucking good.
3.4.
I really like his animations,
Silverwolf,
absolutely.
Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu are all getting some serious enhancements.
Let's go!
Happening!
Oh, Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changing.
Let's start with Silverwolf.
Alright, let's see
After
this.
the optimizations,
I
her
actually have no
ultimate
idea.
now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
so
gonna
it's
be
AoE
good.
now, not single target.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On
Okay, so
top
it's
of that,
based on the first
Silverwolf
character.
will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Oh,
I
that
wish
makes it a lot easier
that
to apply
they
the
made the
weakness we
E-skill
actually
AoE.
want.
That's the only thing. I mean, it's probably
Next
a
up,
very minor thing and it'll be
Kafka.
super good,
After
but
the
still.
burst, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up
Okay.
attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy.
Oh, that's gonna be good,
And using her
actually.
ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So
But the issue
basically,
with
Kafka's
dot,
got more
I mean,
frequent follow-up
okay,
attacks,
it's good that we've
better
got
efficiency
a
applying
better dot
debuffs,
unit
and an
technically,
overall
but
boost
it's
to
the dot
DOT
unit that was
output.
already there.
For
What we
sure.
do need is a new unit though, for
Now
sure.
for
So maybe
Blade.
High Silence once
After
he
the
comes
update,
out,
will
but
deal
yeah.
damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Okay.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation.
Yeah, but
A change will happen to
we'll have to
Jingliu
see how
as
much
well.
it improves
Now
by
she'll deal damage to
numbers.
enemies based on her max HP.
That's
Each
a
time
big
teammate
change.
loses HP, Jingliu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters
Surely
the
they'll
sexual
change the
transmigration
light cone,
state,
right? Because
she'll
it's
also
such a
gain
drastic change. Her
stack of
light cone should
sensitive.
also change, in my
That
opinion.
means the spectral transmigration state
Right?
lasts longer, and her overall damage
But they've not
output
mentioned it, so I
climbs
don't think
even
they are.
higher accordingly.
Oh.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid.
I do think if they
upgrades.
are going to change
But with
things
all
so,
these
so
ability
drastically, they've
reworks,
got to change
won't
the
their
light cone as well, in my
items be
opinion.
affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa.
No, right?
Our old
Yeah,
friends out
I
of
feel like
ours
they
will
should
be
change
tweaked.
that.
Better match the
Silver
revamp
Wolf's good
kits
now.
to
Yeah,
ensure
it's looking
everything
good.
stays in sync.
I think right now I'm
But
liking
what
the
if
look of
someone
Silver
wants
Wolf.
to stick with their
I like the
previous
look of
version
Jingliu,
their
but her light cone
abilities?
situation can be a
That
little
won't
bit
be a
tricky. You
problem.
probably will
You
be able to
can
use an
switch between
alternative,
our
but
friends'
kind of weird in that
ability
sense.
modes freely.
Kafka's
Choose
good.
whichever
Blade I'm
version
not sure
you
about,
like
to be honest, right now.
For more details, be sure to keep an eye out.
But I'm glad that
for
you can
official
switch on and off whether you want it or not.
announcements. Aside from
Good
the
thing I didn't pull
ability
all, fair
reworks,
enough.
One more old friend of ours is getting something new this time around.
Kafka,
Oh,
Silver Wolf, and Jingliu are the best ones. So basically, what I said, yeah, was right. The way I judged it was fair.
spring missive is making its
All right, so Blade kind of got dicked down on, kind of, which I guess.
Let's take a look at the video clip first.
I wonder if they did that because he's standard now. Oh, the Firefly skin. Oh, I see. Okay, they've made the flames a little bit more blue, like a light teal. Okay, so
With her school
I don't
uniform on,
mind this skin,
Firefly looks more
actually.
youthful than ever. And that firefly-shaped brooch on
Because
her chest,
it's the whole
you
thing
can
of,
tell
oh,
she put a
Firefly
lot of
wants to be
thought into
normal and
picking
stuff
it
like that, so I
out.
get it.
Maybe she even
But the
asked
color
for
pattern
fashion
should have
advice from
changed,
her
in my
fellow
opinion. I think that's the only issue I have with
Well,
this
Miss
skin
Coffee
right now,
does
from
have
what
a
I'm
lot of
seeing.
style. They must have talked a
It's
lot
nice
about
and
it behind
simple,
the
kind of fits with the Firefly
Even her
story
mech's had a makeover.
in a way.
You think she
But I do
spruces
think
it
the
up
color
during
scheme should have been
downtime to
different.
match her outfit
Like,
changes?
imagine a black and red or something. I'm giving an example, or like a light purple and red, or something along those lines. That would have also enhanced the changes on Sam a lot more, because Sam's color scheme just seems like it's a lot brighter instead. You know what I mean? It's the same color scheme, but brighter.
Please stay tuned for further details and
It's
future official
that I did see. I did see the price, and the price is the exact same as Genshin, so 1380 on Eric Shorts for the patch. After the patch, 1600.
The limited 5-star character Finan.
Tingyun, March
The limited
7th, and
5-star light cone
Yukong.
thus burns the dawn.
Not that I
Boots
care.
and drop weight. Also, a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance. The story.
A 4-star Remembrance light cone. Who? Oh my god.
At the same time,
What a shocker.
We'll also kick off a special warp event.
I knew about this. This is crazy. This is crazy to me, man. There's this many
Sunday
banners.
And Sparkle are coming back.
Sam with an event. Ooh, purple and green would have been fucking sick. Either that or red and orange, based on Asuka's Eva. I wouldn't mind if they'd gone for either one of the two. That would have been really good. Would have changed it up a little bit. So many banners. Well, 3 plus 4, 7, and then you've got the Fate banner, so 2. That's 9 banners in total. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
And the unreachable side.
Two of our new
But when you have a
old
fight in a
friends are
massive
making
mech,
a
I would
comeback
expect a
in
more
this
complex
version.
design.
What about Kafka and Solo?
Well, I think it's more so the color scheme that makes me frustrated with Sam's design, to be honest. I feel like it's not that different. That's the only thing that makes me annoyed a little bit. I think a color scheme change would have been more than enough. Go purple and green to, you know, kind of honor Eva. The reason why Honkai, one of the reasons why Honkai is such a big thing is it's a lot of the story is based on the whole Evangelion side of things, kind of, you know, HI3 that is to say. Very similar vibes to Eva. Heck, they collabed with Eva in HI3 for that particular reason.
Nature's
They could have gone just generally as well,
Can't
different
beat
color,
that level of
purple,
comfort.
red, black,
Sure.
something different, just from their original color. I think is the kind of annoying thing.
Your way.
Wait, are those new BP light cones? I didn't even see them. Fuck, I didn't even pay attention. I need to see what they do when the game comes out, when the patch releases, but I didn't even realize those are new Battle Pass light cones. Wait, are they Battle Pass light cones or what are they? Or are they store light cones? I don't know, we'll see. Somebody can let me know in chat. Let's move ahead. Battle Pass? Okay, Battle Pass. Alright, we'll see what they do in game when they come. Oh, fuck off. Not again.
This version.
I don't want this, man. I don't want a match 3 again.
At the other end of the cosmos.
Give me something fresh, man. This better not just be the only thing in the game, man.
Oh, is that the cute match 3 game?
That's right. The International Peace Corporation.
Wallahi, I did not sign up for more Candy Crush. I thought that was one and done, bro.
Hopes to promote this arcade game full of Pentaconian flavor throughout the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade.
Oh, boy.
On the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Of course. This time, the 2 players will take turns acting on the same field, and every player
Okay.
has a set number of moves. You can
All right.
eliminate 4 or more fruits to form bombs and obtain extra moves.
You can also get extra moves when you swap 2 super bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
Oh no! I see obstacles popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry. In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will
I
be lots
just-
of new items that can help you in
I mean,
battle.
I'm glad.
For
I
example,
don't mind
Shattering
that they're
Hammer can
improving on it,
eliminate
but
any
this should not be the
individual fruit or
signature
obstacle.
event.
Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into
I'm
a
pretty
bomb,
sure we have a
and
Fate
Reset
collab
Cube
event
can
coming
reset
as
all
well.
fruits
We
on
know
the
that
field.
because of
Leveling up
the
items will
post
also
they
make
made
them
when
more
we got our
powerful.
first information.
As long as you pick the
But
right item,
this is
at the
it's
right
giving
time.
us a fucking self-modeling
Turn
resin.
the
This is
tide
basically
and
if
deliver
the
a
Fate event didn't
powerful
exist,
blow to your
this would have been the main event, which I am very would have been very
Plenty of
disappointed by.
familiar faces among our opponents this time.
That's right. Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to participating in story challenges, Trailblazers can
that is the
also do
problem. That
open
is my biggest
challenges
problem.
with
It's
friends
one of
from
3 events and it's an
across the
event that we've
universe.
already had
This
before.
multiplayer
Like
mode
the thing
won't
with
end
the
version
thing with
3.4
Genshin, right? Like they also
Or
do
counting
repeat
Bird
events. Don't get me wrong, and Zenless also I think does the same as well.
Mode
But the
to
difference
become
is
the
that
new
right is that they're
long-term
side events
arcade
after a
mode.
point, or like they're
We're
one of the
done
minor
slamming
events.
seals. Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right.
That's my
Let's
problem. That's my
continue
only
with
issue.
more version content. Our old friend Gift of Odyssey returns as usual.
What the fuck
in
do you mean it's
version
only one event?
3.4.
Nice.
No way is it only just that in the
Layer
fucking
Fissure
oh
and
fuck
Realm
off
of
man
the
this
Strange
game man.
events will also
I don't
return.
understand them.
Complete
How?
the challenges
Why is
to
it
get
so?
double rewards.
Yep. In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders will also
I don't
come
understand why.
online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight, for wind characters upon completing the challenge.
That's
At the
probably gonna
same
be
time,
for this
the
one.
planar ornaments, Arcadia of Woven Dreams,
Oh.
and Revelry by the Sea.
Oh,
will also
let's see what
come
this is.
online.
I didn't even know there were new planar ornaments coming.
Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
Oh, he
Why
finished
did my
eating.
seat
Final
collapse?
finished.
In addition, I'd like to share with you some information about a few events outside the game. First, the annual Hoyo
That and
Fest
only Fate.
offline
I can't
exhibition
believe
will
this game, man.
begin
I
in
don't
July.
understand. It's
This
not
year's event
hard.
venues have been completely upgraded.
Do
The
a
events will be held
every
in
patch
core
combat
cities
event.
in
That's
6
one thing.
Southeast
You've got the
Asian
origami
countries.
event, of course.
That's
Okay,
right.
that's one.
We've also
You
prepared
can
a
chuck
lot
in
of
some
event
other like
missions
fetch
and
quest or
new
something, and
merchandise.
it's still
Please
something
follow
at
our
least,
official
right?
channels for details about the events and tickets.
In addition,
Like with Genshin,
Honkai
right?
Star
What do we
Rail
have? We
will be
have
joining
a
Anime
combat
Expo
event
this
every patch. We
July.
have the main event,
Come
which is
visit the
usually
Star Rail
management
booth
game
and
or
claim
something along
free
those
limited
lines, right?
gifts.
Usually
A
something along those
special
lines.
panel for Honkai
You
Star
have
Rail will also be
sometimes you
held
have a
at Anime
rhythm-based event,
Expo,
sometimes it's something else
featuring
entirely. One of those types of
several
events,
special
mini-game
guests.
based, right?
Please keep an
Then you
eye
have a
out for more
co-op event
info and
nowadays.
official
Every
announcements.
patch, pretty much
See
feels
you
like.
at Anime Expo.
Well,
It's
thank you all for
rotating
your
between
kind
those 4
introduction.
usually, man.
Let me
4,
see.
5.
We're almost out of time.
Empty Phase 2 again,
Moving on
probably.
to
Yeah,
our next show
probably.
in just a sec.
You seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am a professional super host.
What's going on?
Oh, he's summoning
Hey, what's going on?
the summon circle.
Tom yet? Whether or not your
I wasn't
world
expecting
has
that.
the
That's cool.
concept of a holy grail. Welcome to the live stage of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collab special program.
Unlimited
long
Blade
time no
Works.
see, everyone. I'm aventurine from the Interastral Peace Corps.
Camden, my goat.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill, at your service.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have a
The Penaconian Holy Grail War.
to be this show's host today.
Man, I'm so excited for this. I'm
Could
so
your class
excited for
be-
this.
Speaker.
Son of a gun. Ah, that's funny.
Maybe you two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our audience? Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
Well, the cosmos is full of surprises. Soon after the ripples of the
I love how
Charlie
that
Festival
basically
called,
the fact that
Trailblazers
Saber
received
and
the
Archer are summoned by the Holy Grail makes them
Hold up.
canon to the story.
The Alfalfa Male.
The Fate world is
Turns out
canon.
that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War. Sounds like a Holy Grail War is
Okay.
taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right. But I have no idea where old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War
As
is a
long as
main
it's not been
ritual for
infected.
obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal
Unless
contest
there's
of the
a
Holy Grail War.
wild Angramanyu
Fulfill your
just
wishes.
randomly there. An angry
Dadgum
mango, as I like to call it.
Charming Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they going to attract tourists if they don't have any events? Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that probably wasn't great for Penacony's image. The family's
Just a
definitely
teeny
going to
tiny
want
bit.
to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail.
Aren't we
War
a shareholder?
into new
Don't we
show
get a
that
say in this,
rivals the
by the way?
Charmony Festival. Therefore,
Do we
returning
not get any
Penacony
say?
to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of
All
dream
right.
chasers. I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them.
So
as
we
their
know
servants.
Saber, Archer,
And the
Cuckoo,
final
Hall,
winner
and
will
other. I
receive
wonder
a
who else is
precious
gonna come.
opportunity to make their wish come true.
Also, I can't wait to
Chance to
see
make
everybody's
any wish,
command
any
seal
miracle
design.
come
That'll be
true.
quite interesting.
That's
You know the funny
definitely
thing is,
nice
right?
gimmick.
This
But,
channel's
as we all
logo
know,
was
people die,
inspired by
get
command seals.
killed.
Basically, I
Bullets
kind
don't
of
discriminate.
made it so that it would be
So
based on
someone
the
gets caught in
command
the
seal like I
crossfire.
wanted to
Rest assured,
kind of have.
everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
All right, all right. Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now. So, who's participating?
Oh,
Start off.
oh, let's see. This is gonna be
Owner of the
interesting.
Radiant Feldspar.
Of course,
Shareholder
we will
of
be there.
Penacony
We will be
Superstar,
there.
the Soul
We will be
Brand
there.
festivity. Our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh, so the Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also be a part of this war.
Oh shit.
As another
Okay.
Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department sent me
So
as their
us,
representative.
Robin,
in-
Aventurine are
The
the
Galaxy
masters.
Ranger Boot Hill will
Boot
also
Hill's a master. Oh
participate
my
in
god,
this
who is he gonna
Holy
summon?
Grail War.
Rappa? Is this
Actually,
summon?
I was just wondering, why?
I
is
can't
a
believe that-
criminal wanted
it's
by
crazy,
the
man, it's
IPC
crazy.
participating
I
in
thought we'd
this?
just be a judge or a spectator.
Micah got an invitation too.
We'd be the Kiri
But he
Kotomine
had
of
no
this
time
event.
for this.
Imagine.
And I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boot Hill really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux Reef.
Well, apart from those we've mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive.
There we
by
go.
The Grail summon and participate in this
Dude,
Holy
they could have
Grail
made
War.
Cuckoo Holland a 4-star.
They are
The fuck is wrong with this game company, man?
Saber, Archer,
This team,
and Lancer.
That's what I'm talking about.
They didn't even show Lancer's card. What the fuck, man?
With the Trailblazer.
Now
They could have at
see?
least done a picture
This
of
is how
him.
you attract attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks to get the big names.
These lot are
As
crazy.
to what stories will unfold.
Ooh, nice art.
Dreams and the Holy Grail War, and who will forge a contract.
Now they didn't even
with
show his picture about deserved.
Trailblazers will have to find out. In the end,
Cut my
here's
guy
a
some
reminder
slack
that
because
the
every time we
Honkai
see him,
Star Rail
Lancer
and
Gashinda will be
Wednesday
said,
night
okay?
Unlimited Blade Works collaboration.
So,
Trailblaze
dog,
continuing.
if anybody
Sweet
says
dreams
Lancer
and a
Gashinda
Holy Grail
in this
will
story
officially
while I'm
start on
watching it,
July
I am
11th.
going to holler, honestly. It'll be so funny.
Now let's learn more about Saber and Archer. Our
Like,
two
it's one of those
heroic
memes that's been
spirits
overused, but it's so fucking good.
Saber's dress seems a little different from usual. Now
Oh,
that
no,
she's
Ian voice
arrived in
actor.
Penacony.
Well,
Oh.
this is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up. for the
Surprised.
occasion.
I'm actually. I mean, I guess there was never any
Speaking of Knight's new
ENVA
outfit, was
for
personally
Saber
designed
and
by
Co.
Mr.
for
Takashi
Fate.
Takeuchi.
Generally, there's not been a dub.
Retains her iconic
So makes
blue
sense, I
and
guess.
white colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
That's right. It retains the nobility of a king, and also emphasizes.
I do
utility
like her design,
for
man.
a
I really
warrior.
like the design they've
The
gone for.
lines
I'm
on
very
the shoulders and
appreciative
the
of it.
cloak are straightforward, but the design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well...
Ah, yes, of course, showing how gluttonous my girl is. I respect that.
いつでも出陣できます。燃え盛る騎士の魂よ。
Man, I love the fact that they've gone for the invisible sword, man. Cook their asses.
Well, butter my fudge and call me a biscuit. That Excalibur truly shows her strength as a king.
Oh, talk about fancy visuals.
I wonder if you
How
play in
come King of
English, right?
Knights
Are
is
they
always
gonna
stuffed
be
in the face?
voiced in Japanese or no?
Penacony.
Oh, looks like Penaconian
So like,
food is
even if you're an
very
Ian, will they
much
just be
her
voiced in
liking.
Japanese or
That's right.
Korean or Chinese?
Can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the king
I'd
of
imagine
Knights
so,
performs in
right?
battle.
Saber is a wind character.
Because there's no reason to mute them knowing that you've done
Saber
that.
will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after
Okay.
entering battle. When
So you
she
start with
uses
3
her
instead of
basic attack,
1.
she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets. If Saber has enough core resonance at that time, she'll consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
Oh, okay.
In
So
other
that's how
words,
we're gonna
you
be able
need
to keep
accumulate
ulting with
as
her.
much
That's
core
the NP loop,
resonance as
basically.
possible to increase the damage
Nice.
Saber deals.
I was thinking if they're gonna do
Are there
some
any
Buster
other
Loop
ways to
memes
obtain
with
core
her,
resonance?
but they are.
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Yeah, so you basically need a lot of like ultimates going every single time. I guess that's the best team you can run with her. Tribi, Sunday, Huawa. Well, Tribi ain't happening. I hope they add Huawa into the stellar convergence and stuff, maybe.
When using her ultimate, Saber will
I'd
deal
appreciate
damage
it.
to all enemies and turn her basic attack.
Outside of that,
to
I don't know who I'm
enhanced
gonna run.
basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack can damage all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of core resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
Ah, so if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
basically, it's
Not only
our
does the sword
one-way
bear
trip
the
to
key of
basically
Knight's
saying
past, present,
Buster
and
Loop time,
future,
baby.
But it also represents the noble ideal that was held in
Or
the
NP
hearts
loop time,
of
I
the
should say.
countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. All right, that concludes Saber's introduction. Now we'll move on to our next otherworldly heroic spirit,
Archer.
Archer.
Oh, seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much. He put on a new outfit, too.
He even changed where his accessories go.
I mean,
Decorations
it
he had on his chest are now on his
barely-
shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest.
There is a difference, but it's not significant. I don't. If you didn't, if you don't really pay too much attention to the outfits and you've not watched Fate in a while, you'd think it's the same, to be quite honest.
The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect
There's definitely a
fusion
difference,
for
no doubt,
tattiness
but yeah.
and strength.
You got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Oh, he chased the Trailblazers bad. That's good. I want to see if he says the line. Okay, good. He actually has a bow this time. Yeah, let's go. He says it. He says it. I am the bone of my sword.
Oh, so that's Unlimited Blade Works? Oh, quite impressive indeed. After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
I am the bone of my sword.
There we
That
go.
sentence
Buchel
sure
even
brings
said
back
it.
A lot of memories.
I agree.
Well, then let's take a look at Archer's combat performance in detail.
Okay. Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt.
Sparkle,
When he
Cypher,
uses his basic
Lucha.
attack,
Really? What?
Archer can deal damage to one
Dom,
designated
can I at
enemy.
least get a character that I have
Archer
the
in
units
close
for that don't
combat.
already belong on other
Pretty
teams?
gutsy, I'll give him that.
Sparkle's the only one I have in this setup.
That's right. But
Oh, well.
Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume
Khaled
2
Bo.
skill points to enter the circuit
Khaled
connection
Bo.
state,
Khaled
dealing
Bo.
damage to one designated enemy.
Fake Spiral
While in the
Sword.
circuit connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill, and he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Huh?
Heads up. The more times you use his skill consecutively, the more damage Archer deals to enemies. After all, everyone
You can buy
knows
Lucha at the
that a
shop.
dual-wielding
I don't
fighter
want
who
to.
can't use their noble phantasm
Sparkle the
is
most
like
important one out there, to be honest. Yeah,
Archer.
true.
Using his
I don't know what I
ultimate,
would run, to be
Archer
honest,
will
with him.
recite the classic chant to activate
Could run
unlimited
actually like
blade
a
wax,
Silver Wolf
dealing
combo
damage
as well,
to
just to get like a lot of
Apart
debuffs
from
going
damaging the
and
enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special
get quantum
charge.
weakness, worst case
After any
scenario.
of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also
But I don't know what
recovering
else I would
one
run.
skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case,
Maybe
there's
like
no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself
I don't know.
and had to use his favorite
I mean, it doesn't matter, to be honest,
When
'cause
he uses
he's
his
gonna be just there
technique
for
to enter
collection for
battle,
me anyways.
Archer
I'm
will
not
deal
probably gonna
damage
use
to
him,
all
but I would like to
enemies
just
and
try him out,
attain
maybe
special
just to
charge.
And that's a wrap on
see how
Archer's
fun he can be
introduction.
randomly, you know?
Now, I have big news for everyone.
Okay.
The collab event starts on July 11th, and until the
Yeah, we know
end
about
of
this.
version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Archer for free.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome!
We hope
Yep.
that under Archer's protection,
Apparently it's pretty good.
every
That's very
adventure
nice.
that the Trailblazers embark on will cleave open the dark clouds.
Especially because he's
from
free.
a saga sung throughout the cosmos. We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Oh, yeah. How about that? The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Yep.
Actually,
Yeah, I forgot it was
there's even
doing-
more.
Oh?
Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character.
Another
for
one.
free.
Another limited 5-star this
But
year.
Let's keep our eyes on the present for now. I'm not
So
going
we have
to
until December, right?
Besides claiming Archer for free.
So August will be, we
also
get
directly obtain a
3.5.
set amount of character
So it has to be like,
materials for Archer.
it can't be Saridra and
Wow,
Hycelin,
how
so it has to be like Cyrene, Dark March, potentially, or whatever March ends up being, to be honest. I'm just saying Dark March because that's what everybody keeps mentioning.
When the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star
could
Rail
be
special passes in the character collaboration
Don
works,
Hung, SP.
Excalibur Excelsior,
Fuck
and
knows, man.
Bone of my sword to obtain the
Guaranteed
latest
counts
5-star
are shared
characters,
between all
Saber and
collaboration
Archer
character banners
respectively.
and separately shared between
In the
all
Light Cone
collaboration light cone
collaboration,
banners.
Trailblazers
But neither
can
carries
limited
over. Okay, so
5-star
yeah,
light cone,
it
the
sticks to each
Coronation,
collaboration banner. That's it.
Birth of a
That's
King,
fine.
And the limited 5-star light cone, the Hell Where Ideals Burn, from Red Radiance of Fuyuki.
That's fine.
In addition, pity counts
I mean, we
are
already
shared
kinda
between
knew
the
about
character
that.
collaboration warp banners, and also separately shared between the light cone collaboration.
Kind of wish they were
But
all they
neither
were pretty
carries
carried
over
over.
to
That would have been
other
so
types of
good.
warps.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it doesn't
It's
matter
worth
too much to
mentioning
me
here that
personally
the
because I'm
character
starting
and
at
light
basically
cone
0
collab
pity, but
banners
still.
will stay open long term after the event starts.
Does long term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star light cones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh,
What?
And here's one more piece of news for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version
Wait.
3.4,
They even said
Star
beyond
Rail special passes for
3.6.
your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the
I
collab
swear
event
they said
starts,
beyond
when Trailblazers
3.6.
spend a designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly
Okay,
obtain
and
the
yeah,
limited
I knew about
5-star
this, by the way.
light
200
cone,
special passes. We will be there, by the way, for that.
Ideals Burn.
That's easy. That
Throughout all of
that
version
makes me
3.4?
avoid having to summon for his light cone
In other
entirely.
words, after the 3.4 update and before the collab
I mean,
event
okay.
starts,
I mean, I don't know if I'm
any
even gonna
Star Rail
summon that
special
much, but that's
passes used in
very
the
good to be
banners
honest.
for
Allows
Finan
people
or other
to,
rerun
you know, go
characters
for
will
the
still
unit whenever
count
they
toward the
want.
total, right?
Makes me think that there's gonna be a part 2 at some point.
Oh, yeah!
And now, as the collab kicks off, the voice
Is the
actors
part
for
2 you
Saber
think going to
and
be in
Archer
3.8 when we go
they
back
would
to
like
Penacony?
say to all of us, let's take a quick break, and then
I wonder.
back to hear their special messages.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。
川
セーバー
澄。
役の川澄彩子です。崩壊スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが
Because they
間もなく
surely
開
you
催という
don't
ことで、
make a new outfit for
私は
Lancer and
とてもワクワク
everything and
してい
just
ます。
don't use it.
この2つの作
Surely
品
not,
で
right?
はどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける
That's what even I was thinking. I thought they'd do like, oh, reset top up and, you know, put up a top up bonus, put the LT or something behind that, and then just wrap it up in the scratch. But hey, credit where it's due. I respect it.
どのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しい
Hey,
で
the
す。
fact that you exist already in this game is more than
星々
enough.
と聖杯が交わる旅の中
That's
で
more than enough
あ
for
な
me.
ただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております声優の諏訪部純一です。崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。
I don't want to skip this. I just want to listen to the voices, man. It's been so long. It feels like since I've heard the voices. Sabers I've heard quite often because I log into Go here and there, but Archers feels like ages, man, ages.
崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。
Any ideas you have why they're making us wait until Monday to announce something regarding their service continuation on Dankron? Fuck no. That's the first time I've ever seen a game say like, oh, we have a plan. We have something big to announce on Monday regarding the future. I don't know why. I don't think Danmimo definitely didn't do it. Danmimo made the announcement and called it a day there basically. And I've never seen a other gacha game do it, so I don't know why they're doing it. Maybe they're gonna do something big like make a proper apology letter or something and they wanna set it up. I don't know. Because I do want an apology, man. They fucking wasted our fucking time.
With the Honkai Star Rail and Face Tonight,
Probably is my guess.
About to launch. We want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration.
If I don't see the word sorry like 5 times, I'm gonna be disappointed. No, I'm just joking. No, I do. I hope for an apology, man, because that's just such a disgusting situation. I don't feel. I mean, expected.
Everyone else involved for all their hard work.
I'm not surprised. Is that dead? Oh wow, only 5 minutes to go.
Honestly,
Okay.
It's only with this kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy.
In order to showcase
Okay,
the
buddy.
Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels.
Just literally 2 events. I can't believe this game, man. I swear down. I thought the Fate collab would be like the 3rd event they'd do, but no, it's the 2nd event.
No wind and no moon. Under the cool breeze.
It's just frustrating for me personally with this sort of stuff, man. It's just frustrating because it's like you've got such potential and you're just throwing it away because you're just doing 2 events per patch.
Spear and utter that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the most.
I know we talked about the potential EOS last stream as well. That's funny.
So it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail.
Oh god, what is this squad of? Yanqing's about to get cooked, by the way, in the top right. I'm just saying.
Users' memories.
Also, wait. We are the player. Argent is Lancer. Archer is Yanqing. Assassins are Acheron. Berserker is Jingliu, which makes sense, by the way. Saber, Yunli, fair enough. Caster, Kafka, can't see that. Rider. Yeah, I can see that as well for Castries. Yanqing being Archer is a bit of a surprise to me, but fair enough. Lancer for Argent is also fair.
Many familiar and old friends.
It's just events-wise, it's a big fall-off, man. I don't understand what's the situation there, man.
Each contestant starts with
It's such a weird thing, man.
Losing a round means losing health. When your health hits zero,
I think in some ways they're still doing okay, you know, in terms of everything else and whatnot, and they're working towards trying to improve other things as well.
Trailblazers get some free pieces,
man,
each with different classes that grant different buffs.
I think right now, in my opinion, like, don't get me wrong, I love Genshin, I will adore Genshin, but I do think the best game in Hoyo's repertoire right now in terms of quality and everything is probably Zenless. Genshin second, and I put HSR third, if we're talking about those three only. If I throw in HI3, that can probably be higher than HSR, maybe? I don't know.
In this Holy Grail war, huh?
absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during
Put a suit on,
battle
bring
for
some
extra
champagne and
health.
pizza
Plus,
for the Dawn
during
Group is over party.
Trailblazers can have the chance to get
Oh, that's the
3
command seal,
command
nice.
spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh? Well, I'm curious. What role is
I
a
think they will do
Trailblazer
second
playing this
anniversary. They'll
time?
probably announce it for
It's
after the second anniversary ending, pretty much.
This
End of service.
Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money.
Because the second
Trailblazers
anniversary is only like a
can
month
corruption
away,
level
pretty
to
much.
a
A month and a half, 2 months away, literally.
Higher
I think they'll
corruption
still
level,
do it.
The more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The
Is it?
organizers of Fate
Are we
Stay
sure?
Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
Ah, this way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail war experience.
That's nice, at least. They've got a
Exactly.
trial mode,
Production
basically.
team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some Stellar Jades and other awesome rewards.
At least we will be there for the Stellar Jades. Oh my god, it's
Now,
so
just a
warm.
quick reminder,
It's
this
too hot.
Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblazer Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th.
Wait, so
2
2
programs
parts.
stand on their
Okay.
own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome!
Oh,
So much
yes.
content!
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab update.
Presenter, your mission is complete.
It's all part of the job. Anything for the Trailblazers. So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4.
Don Crow was helmet as a gacha? Yeah.
We hope you'll
It
stay
was.
the night.
I would say,
Bye-bye.
yeah, it was pretty much the
See you next time.
midpoint of any gacha game. Like, it wasn't anything modern? The fuck is going on over here? What was that for? I don't get it. I didn't understand that part. Unless I'm tripping and I'm forgetting about something, but that I didn't understand anything about that. Anyways, let's open up this one. I need to put in my codes and everything. But no, not bad stream. Not a bad stream at all. I enjoyed it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what shenanigans we're going to be cooking up when it comes to, of course, the story and everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm still very disappointed by events and stuff, man. Very, very disappointed. If they consider this end of July, then yeah, I can see what's happening with PS4, PS5. Yeah, maybe, but no, I think it'll probably be post-anniversary, I feel. Man, it's too hot, man. Shit. Yeah, I know it took a lot of work, but that they made that decision. I mean, they made that decision. It didn't work. They needed to figure out a way to get around it. It's as simple as that. It's their job as a business and a company to figure out how they can, you know, overcome that sort of a problem. It doesn't help that they ignored half of our fucking feedback in most of our letters, and we're the only players that did anything there. Codes, I need codes. I'ma need them codes, baby. I've been getting fuck all when it comes to these relics, by the way. This been just disastrous, to be honest. I've got nothing for Saber, basically, going into it. So hot, man. I'm sweating. No, useless. Let me put in the codes first. 1 second before we continue on. What's this? Oh, fuck off. Oh fuck up, I went to the wrong place. Redemption code. Okay, let's see, 1 second. Do this. I could have probably just put it in the links, but we'll do it this way. There we go. Redemption code. Can we do it the Genshin way, please, where I can actually, like, remember the codes easier? Genshin's codes have become so easy now. It's like Void Skirk 0618. Basically the date of the release of the patch, basically. So much nicer. I mean, the thing is, I would need way more hands to be able to save that game. It's just not possible, realistically, to do it myself. No. Especially with the lack of funds and everything, but yeah. People were guessing the codes the day before, exactly that. I'm surprised people guess the codes that quickly, man, though. I'm impressed. I was very impressed. I thought Wave Rider was best for Saber. No, Scholar is the best for Saber. I'm very sure Saber is the Scholar is the best for Saber. Let's see. I can go to Saber main's HSR. I've just been following what they've been saying, to be honest. What are we saying? Calcs, yes. What are we saying? Fuck, I can't even see it. Oh, Wave Rider is now better. Huh. Fair enough. I didn't even know that. It's like 1.7% better, but it's better. And Firmament's better now. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. I'm not complaining. I can say fuck off to this one and go to Wave Rider. Do I have any for Wave Rider though? Let me see. Let me switch the build guide to Saber now. Where is she? I still need a little bit of resources. That's fine. We can go and do that. I need wind, right? Who's wind that I can just chuck on for a bit? I think I have stuff on Yukong. No. Who do I have it on? Rose Bronya is level 20. I haven't really bothered to do anything with it, to be honest. No, I think I must have just chucked away all the Wave Riders because I wasn't expecting to need Wave Rider, but that's alright. Put it on Luca? Yeah, I could put it on Luca as well. He's just there vibing. Alright, anyways, let's go Wave Strider. Clerkenwell. No idea who this is. I'm not even bothering. If I get the parcel, I get the parcel. Fuck knows what that is. Where is it? Wave Rider, right? Wave Rider. Yeah, here it is. This is one of the... Yeah, I should have probably just kept most of mine, but it's fine. It's fine. I got some from Hyacinth's farm, but they're all gone. Clearly. They're definitely gone. That's okay though. We'll be fine. I said we'll be fine. Maybe not super fine, but we'll be okay. It'll take us some time to farm, but I'm not too worried. But yeah, I was up until recently. I remember seeing a lot of people saying like Scholar was the best one and stuff on her. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep farming Scholar then. Not a problem. So oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Wow. Crit rate. Okay, buddy. You know what? I'm just keeping this in case somehow somebody needs it for the speed set and stuff. Fucking hell. Crit rate, speed, and crit damage. That is insane. If only Hyacinth wasn't... If that was crit damage and speed and HP maybe or something, that would have been so good. Or if that was even like the Wave Rider set, but... Yeah, if it was just the Wave Rider set, that would have been good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it for a double speed set. That's why I'm keeping it. I'm not just eating it. No, they need a lot of money for that. They ain't doing that. I don't think we're gonna ever see something like that for a Danmachi game. Sorry. No chance. The amount of money required for that, they'd have to be very confident in it. And do I think they're confident? No. No, I don't. I don't think we'll see one for a while. Probably not for another year or two. I think the next best time for them to release a new gacha game, if they are having something at least prep, if that contract with GREE is still a thing, is probably not till the next season, whenever that is. Whatever that is. And yeah, Omori's just vibing, man. He's just pure vibes right now. He's enjoying the 3 light novels coming at the same time, getting that big money from that and going to Rome and stuff. He's enjoying his life. He's very much enjoying his life. No. No. Alright. I'm gonna save my energy and I'm gonna just go for it afterwards. How much fuel do I have? I have 101. I might just use 51 and just see what happened, what we can do with that, basically. I don't want to stream for too long, man. It's just way too hot right now, man. I don't want to stream for way too long. It's blistering in here, man. It's crazy. Let me use the Omni synthesizer. How are we looking on terms of the battle pass? Let me just see. Where's the battle pass? I didn't even see. 53, that's not bad. That's solid, that's solid. How much am I at? 80,000. Yeah, now that I don't have to go for Archer's LC, S2E1 should take me, worst case scenario, 360 plus, I'm assuming, let's say 130. 360 plus 130, 500. I mean, it'll pretty much take everything, but that's assuming I lose everything and go all the way. Which I hope doesn't happen. But you never know. You never know. Nah, I'm assuming it's not gonna happen. What? Wait, what's this? No, let's just leave. It was regarding the Hexen Circle, which I finished. Hexen Circle? What's it called? Hexagon? Hex Club. Luckily, no top-up reset, or else Whale Ride would have striked again. Imagine if it was another reset, dog. It would have been insane, to be honest. I don't know if I would have gotten the top-up immediately, but I would have definitely been very happy with it for future banners and stuff, for sure. Fuck, man, I can't stream in this rate. At this point, I can't stream right now. It's just too hot. It is just way too hot. Fuck me, man. I'm gonna have to stream. I'm gonna stream tomorrow now. I think we'll be doing Skirk's story tomorrow. Tomorrow's even worse, I think. I think tomorrow's supposed to be 32. I think it's gonna be like 32 something. But yeah, we'll just have to see, man. Oh, that makes me 80,000, I think. I think that pushes me over to 80,000. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does indeed. But yeah, I'll do this as well, and we'll go from there. Yeah, 32 degrees, but I have no aircon. You have to remember, that is the issue. It wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be bad at all if I had like proper ventilation in this fucking house and also aircon. That would just help so much, but there's nothing of that sort. UK houses meant to keep the heat in, and second of all, no aircon. Fun times, baby, fun times. Most of this and next week bad. I think some part of the early next week is a little bit cooler, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it gets to 24, 20, 22 in the midweek, and then it'll get bad again. Yeah. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be home for the most part, so it should be okay, I think. Had a fan in me. Here it's always above 40 degrees. Yeah, but again, like I said, no aircon, no nothing. I know in Dubai and everything, you get everywhere there's aircon. Most places have an aircon, unless you step outside in the streets. You are fine for the most part, at home or in the malls or whatever. We don't have any of that, man. We're struggling out here. I'm gonna be literally tomorrow when I go to work, I'm just gonna be in the office 90% of the time, just enjoying the cool aircon, man. I ain't going anywhere else. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream there though, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing Skirk's story tomorrow, unless I'm literally a puddle. Hopefully I'm not a puddle. I'm hoping I'm not a puddle tomorrow. But yes, we will be back tomorrow, continuing on doing some shenanigans. Like I said, we'll continue with Skirk's storyline. And yeah, I will see you guys then. Until the next one, hopefully you guys have a lovely rest of your day, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, wherever. Bye bye. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.